Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Got another post out where I posted 5 stories around tech and AI on the official blog of the UWCISA Center. And I thought I'd try something a little different today. And what I did was convert this into an audio podcast using something called NotebookLM. And it's a great example of what I call amplification. And what I feel is that, generative AI is a language amplifier. You put in 40 words, you get out 400 word memo, right? And it's a good example of how, we have sound amplifiers, and it's a good example of what large language models can do. We're having a workshop on October 30th, which is sponsored by Avenir, and it is being done through the UWCISA Center. And what we're going to cover is, as you can see here on the learning objectives, we're going to cover all these 7 areas plus one more, which is extract and combine. And what these are examples of is how to think about your workflow differently when it comes to using generative AI. And so we're going to jump in right now into the podcast, and you can see how that kind of works. I would probably categorize this number 4 as the deliverable prep and polish, because you have a blog and now instantly you have an audio podcast. Let me know if you think it's a good idea to convert these blogs into audio podcasts using NotebookLM in the comments below, or hit a thumbs up to this video. I hope to see you on October 30th. Bye for now.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive right into some tech?
Absolutely, and we've got a lot to cover today, from e-readers to AI, all kinds of exciting stuff.
I'm excited to dig in, especially with Amazon's big reveal, a color Kindle. Finally, the Kindle Color Soft Signature Edition.
It's been a long time coming, right?
Yeah, it feels like we've been waiting forever for this.
I know, everyone's been asking for it. A color e-reader. It really changes the game for graphic novels, illustrated books, even just magazines. Think about it. Publishers are going to have a field day.
Totally. Okay, what about these new Kindles, though? Is it just about the color?
Oh no, there's more. The Paperwhite's gotten a speed boost, so page turns should be lightning fast. And get this, the Kindle Scribe. It can summarize your notes now using AI.
Seriously? Like I scribble something in the margin and it figures it out?
That's the idea, yeah. AI is everywhere these days. Speaking of which, remember that Windows 11 update, the 24H2 one? Lots of buzz,
Yeah.
and not the good kind.
Yeah, I saw that. What's the deal with all the bugs? Should people even bother updating right now?
Well, on paper, it's got the new Copilot AI, supposed to be a big help. But in reality, system file checker crashes, internet drops, even the blue screen of death is back. Not exactly what you want in an update.
Yikes. So not exactly plug and play then. What should people do? Wait it out.
For most folks, yeah, I'd say hold off. Updates always have a few kinks, but this one seems to be a bigger mess than usual. Let Microsoft fix it first, then upgrade.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes the latest and greatest isn't so great after all. Speaking of big players, Google's made a big move in the AI world. They're merging their Gemini AI team with DeepMind.
Huge move. Basically, they're putting all their AI eggs in one basket. They want to catch up to Microsoft and OpenAI.
Like an AI arms race, everyone trying to be the best.
Exactly, though Google's got other things to worry about too, like antitrust laws. AI is powerful, but so is the government.
And it's not just the big guys making waves. Have you heard of a company called Perplexity? They're doing some really interesting things with search.
Oh yeah, Perplexity's got that integrated search. It's pretty cool. Imagine searching, like, the entire internet, but also all your work files at the same time.
Whoa, that's wild. But how does that actually work?
So say you're researching a new market trend, right? You could look up articles online, but also pull up your company's old presentations, data, even emails, all in one go. No more switching between a million tabs.
That's a game changer for sure. So much easier than how we do it now.
Right. And get this, they have these things called spaces, basically like a shared workspace where you can work on projects together, share research, all that. Pretty handy.
It's like they're reading our minds. We need better ways to collaborate. No wonder companies like NVIDIA and Dell are already using it. Speaking of game changers, OpenAI has everyone talking with their latest move.
Yeah, their shift to for-profit definitely shakes things up a bit.
It sparked a lot of debate, right? I mean, more money could mean faster progress, but...
But will they still care about the ethical side of things? That's the big question.
Exactly. Their nonprofit status was kind of reassuring in a way. They were focused on making sure AI benefits humanity. Will that still be the priority?
It's a tough one. Some people say this will bring in more investment, lead to bigger breakthroughs, but others are worried about safety. What happens when profit comes first?
It's a valid concern, for sure. And then there's the fact that Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, will be getting a big chunk of equity in the company.
Yeah, that's another layer to this whole thing.
It makes you wonder, can OpenAI really claim to be developing AI for everyone's benefit if its CEO personally profits from it?
It's a balancing act, that's for sure. OpenAI needs to prove they can chase those profits, but still stick to their original mission, making sure AI benefits all of us.
It's a make-or-break moment for OpenAI, right?
Right.
And honestly, for the whole field of AI.
Feels like we're standing at the edge of something huge. AI could change everything, but we have to be careful. Like that saying, with great power.
That comes great responsibility, yeah.
Yeah.
Finding that balance, between innovation, ethics, keeping things safe. It's a tough one.
And this move to for-profit, is that the future of AI now? Will every company just follow suit?
It's hard to say, but it's definitely a sign of the times. AI is becoming big business, that's for sure.
Yeah. The important thing is the ethical concerns, how it impacts people, that has to stay part of the conversation. Can't let profits be the only thing that matters.
Couldn't agree more. It's on all of us, not just these companies, to get it right.
Yeah.
Policymakers, researchers, even us, just using AI every day, we all have a part to play.
Exactly. We need to stay informed, talk about these things, demand transparency. It's about shaping the future of AI together.
Well said. We covered a lot today, from those new Kindles to Google's shakeup, OpenAI's big move, a lot to think about.
That's what makes it so interesting, though, right? All these advancements, the good, the bad, we have to consider it all.
For sure. And before we wrap up, one last thought I wanted to leave you with. We've talked a lot about AI changing the world, but how is it changing us?
Ooh, good question. One we could spend all day on, probably.
Seriously. Yeah. AI is everywhere now. It's bound to have an impact. How we think, even what we value, it's all connected. Something to keep in mind as we move forward.
Absolutely. The future isn't set in stone. It's what we make it. With every decision, every innovation, we're shaping the future of AI together.
Love that idea. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive into the world of tech. Until next time, stay curious.